Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nuraina Nashha binti Ahmad Shukri and my student ID is 2021122887.
Hello, my name is Nur Atul Hatikah binti Nordin and my student ID is 2020895186.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul Ashikin binti Muhammad Amkar Zihan and my ID student number is 202-1111-355.
Hello, my name is Nur Amal Amalin Balkis binti Hazim. My student ID is 2021109361.
The Ministries and Portfolios of Malaysian Cabinet 2021. Here comes the introduction by Amal Amalin Balkis.
In August 2021, after the resignation of the Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, the Yang di-Pertua Agong appointed a new Prime Minister, which is Dato' Ismail Sabri. After, he will receive support from the majority of members of Parliament. Following this, Dato' Ismail Sabri as the new Prime Minister has announced his cabinet in helping him to govern the country, and the presence of this cabinet minister will bring Malaysia progress toward a developed country.
I will present about Ministry of Higher Education. Ministry of Higher Education is led by Dato' Dr. Sri Nuraini binti Ahmad and assisted by Dr. Ahmad Masriza Muhammad. The vision of this ministry is high quality tertiary education, excellent individual, prosperous nation, and their mission is to sustaining a quality higher education ecosystem in order to develop the potential of individual and meet national aspiration. The objective of this ministry is to strengthen and expand the nation's storehouse of intellectual publication, to produce, analyze, and analytical data on the performance of the nation's academic publications, and collaboration with regional and worldwide indexing organizations to increase the exposure of the nation's intellectual publication. It's suitable with their function which commit to constructing an exceptional country with superior knowledge, culture, and civilization, to serve as a catalyst for the development of a sector that will allow the country to compete for globalization, and to meet the problem of producing vast number of human resources with increasing knowledge and good moral values. The department under their control are Akademi Kepimpinan Pengajian Tinggi (AKEPT), Perbadanan Tabung Pendidikan Tinggi Nasional (PTPTN), the Malaysian Qualification Agency (MQA), Educational Malaysian Global Service (EMGS), and Yayasan Sukarelawan Siswa (YSS). Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Aina. Now, I will present about the Ministry of Health MOH, as well as known as the Ministry responsible for the health of Malaysian citizens and currently led by Yang Berhormat Tuan Khairi Jamaluddin bin Abu Bakar. First thing first, let me introduce a little bit about our Health Minister YB Khairi Jamaluddin, who is commonly known as KJ, was born in Kuwait City. KJ is a Malaysian politician which is since 2008 became a Member of Parliament MP for Rambau, and nowadays he has served as Minister of Health in the Barisan Nasional Administration under Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob since August 2021. Next, I will tell about some objectives of Ministry of Health. The objective of MOH is to assist an individual in achieving and sustaining as well as maintaining a certain level of health status to further facilitate them in leading a productive lifestyle economically and socially. This could be materialized by introducing or providing a promotional and preventive approach other than an efficient treatment and rehabilitation services which is suitable and effective whilst priorities on the less fortunate groups. Next, I will present on among the functions of MOH as well as example of Khairi Jamaluddin's action or task in realizing his duty. The first function is improving the health status of Malaysians through efficient and effective policy formulas as well as monitoring the services provided by various health agencies. For example, the Health Ministry MOH has drawn up a 5-point strategies to face the risk of monkeypox spreading to Malaysia. The Health Minister Khairi Jamaluddin said the plan encompassed early case detection, strengthening of diagnostic, case management, and cluster or epidemic management, and increasing knowledge and awareness among the community. He said MOH had also created a Heart Alert Monkeypox feature in the MySejahtera app, which will send out daily alerts to travelers arriving from monkeypox endemic countries or countries with monkeypox cases to monitor their health for 21 days. Furthermore, the function of MOH is role in helping individuals to achieve a good standard of health to enable them to lead a productive economic and social life. For the example, from Astro Awani website, the Health Ministry will launch a national health screening initiative this July to detect non-communicable diseases (NCD) in this country, said the Health Minister Khairi Jamaluddin. He also said that the ministry aims to provide 1.5 million people above the age of 40 who never had health screenings with free health screenings, including fecal occult blood stool testing (FOCB) for colorectal cancer and breast cancer screening at public and private clinics. Besides, the third function of MOH is to provide services in terms of effective prevention, treatment and rehabilitation with a focus on the less fortunate. For example, there's a news about COVID-19 patient had fully recovered after taking Paxlovid. Khairi Jamaluddin once said about the antiviral drug which had been used since April 15 to treat COVID-19 patients at 512 COVID-19 assessment centers (CAC) in health clinic and 78 government hospital. He added that COVID-19 patients who will be prioritized include those who are aged 18 and above, patients in categories 2 and 3, those who don't require oxygen therapy, as well as those in high-risk groups who experience severe COVID-19 infection such as diabetic patients, patients with high blood pressure, kidney problems, asthma, as well as chronic lung, heart and cancer patients. Lastly, the function of Ministry of Health also in expanding the health research and development sector. For example, based on the news in Kuala Lumpur on 4 April 2022, Yang Berhormat Khairi Jamaluddin, Minister of Health, has launched Precision Medicine, a collaboration between Prudential Malaysia, AstraZeneca and Pantai Premier Pathology to expand access to genomic testing for cancer patients. The program, which involves 3 companies, aims to open space for cancer patients to access genomic testing, in particular to diagnose their cancer disease more accurately based on genetic profiles. Hence, through this collaboration, cancer patients will get better treatment. That's all from me. Next, I will pass to Ashikin to present about the Ministry of Transportation.
Thank you, Akila. And now I will present about the Ministry of Transport. Who is the Minister of Transport? The Minister of Transport is Datuk Sri Wee Ka Siong, and the Deputy Minister of Transport is Henry Sam Agong. What is vision of MOT? The vision of MOT is leading the transformation of a comprehensive, efficient, and safe transportation system. Next, what is mission of MOT? The mission of MOT is use the technology strengthen the transportation system as catalyst for national development. The motto of MOT is sustainable transport, heartbeat to nation development. I know there's a lot of function of MOT, but the main function of MOT is to plan, formulate and implement policy for rail, maritime, port, and civil aviation transportation, as well as to implement and monitor infrastructure development and integration. What is the main objective of MOT? The main objective of MOT is to ensure that law and regulations are followed with transparency and integrity. Also, to create an efficient, economical, safe rail-based transportation system, policy must be developed and research must be conducted, and development aspect of rail-based transportation must be planned. What is MOT do to bring our country closer to developed countries such as Japan? In this MOT, they do have a national transport policy, and they have a 5 steps to success in this policy. First, strengthen the governance toward a conducive environment for the transport sector. Second, to optimizing building, maintaining infrastructure, series and network transportation in order to maximize efficiency. Third, to increase safety, integration, continuity, accessibility to launch travel. 4 is moving forward toward a green transportation system. And last but not least, increase global footprint, international integration of a transport service. That's all from me. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
So, move to the Ministry of Defense, also known as MINDEF. So, since August 30, 2021, Dr. Hishamuddin Hussein has served as Malaysian Minister of Defense. However, Ikmal Hisham Abdul Aziz, the Deputy Minister of Defense, picked up the minister. MINDEF is a Malaysian government entity responsible for Defense Army, Navy, National Security, Air Force, Military Intelligence, Hydrography, Veteran Affairs, and many more. On August 31, 1957, the Ministry of Defense was created and commenced operation in a building on Brookman Road, now Jalan Dato' On, in Kuala Lumpur. The late Tun Abdul Razak bin Datuk Hussein, who served as the first Defense Minister from 31 August 1957 to 32 September 1917, had his office in this building. The federal government built the Ministry of Defense infrastructure at a cost of RM122,000 ringgit, and Tun Abdul Razak bin Datuk Hussein officially opened it on March 18, 1916. The chief and officers of the Malaysia Armed Force of the 3 services were also housed in the structure constructed in Jalan Pantai Tembak. The vision of MINDEF is to be the leading authority on national defense, and mission is to ensure the management of national defense is always efficient, prepared, and dynamic. The objective of MINDEF is increasing Malaysia's internal resilience by adopting a whole of government and whole of society approach to comprehensive defense. Second, developing the multi-domain capabilities to detect, prevent, and deny any danger to Malaysian national security interests along the concentrate level of the core, extended, and forward. The function and responsibility of MINDEF is managing the national defense resources that have been assigned, turning national defense and other government plans into action. Last, managing national defense. The MINDEF strategic plan is become a knowledgeable and professional future force to face the challenges of the future. Second is enhancing the MINDEF civil servant human resource management system in order to build a strong defense force that will preserve the country's interests and sovereignty on land, sea, air, as well as in cyberspace.
Thank you, Amal. Now the conclusion. Dato Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob, the Prime Minister, finally announced his cabinet lineup on Friday, which is 27 August 2021, after the Yang di-Pertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riyatuddin Al-Mustafa Bilal Shah has given his approval. Although all the cabinet that has been chosen are from a pool of experienced people who are expected and thought to be capable of helping the country revive its economy. Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob also stated that the cabinet will be result-oriented and will work on three principles in order to address the current challenging economic, health and political environment. Last but not least, as a Prime Minister, he hoped that the appointment of his cabinet will inspire the country to rise up and unite in the fight against of COVID-19 as well as the Malaysian family to emerge from this pandemic. So that's all from Group 3. Thank you.